Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Lost Planet 3, the single player version of it. There is a multiplayer, and that would be on the other video. But for now, this is just showing the first person point of view currently. It is a third person shooter mainly, but you're in a mech and it gives you that first person look. It is developed by Spark Unlimited, I believe, and it is produced or published by Capcom. So, and I believe it has a release date of August 27th for the North American area. And that's all we really care about right now, right? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. After, I think it's the 29th and 30th for the other markets. But basically, you couldn't do much with the mech in the beginning, or at least I couldn't figure it out, and I didn't want to look too foolish going around. So, I was just smashing some buttons because, unfortunately, I'm not really familiar with the whole Lost Planet controls. I did have one, or I did purchase one for Xbox, but I actually haven't played it yet. So that's kind of why I wanted to check it out here, since it was already there. The line wasn't super long, and it kind of has the feel of, I guess, Gears, if you will, for the Xbox people. For the PlayStation people, I was actually, this is why I had some issues with it, because I couldn't figure out which one was which. So maybe for the Xbox people, they'll feel a little bit more acclimated with the controls. But I was just trying to explore. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of sound going on, so because you have your headset on and you can't hear anything volume. But basically, a lot of noises were going on. It sounded like a big monster was gonna come at me, and the monsters are huge, and I would check it out, especially if you're kind of familiar with it. I guess this is a prequel, actually, with everything. And I wish I could say my gameplay was on par and the best of the best, but I'll be lying. It's not. It was pretty shitty, and I'll admit that I failed, mainly because I didn't know how to take care of these. And as you can see me, I was trying to throw grenades. Not really. I was actually trying to shoot the damn thing, but I kept on throwing the grenades for some reason. Just once again, not being familiar with the controls, and they were pointless. I think I do it again. And then I just said, oh, I'm going to actually try to get it in its mouth, but I really wasn't. I just couldn't figure out how to do it. And like I said, I couldn't figure out the spot. I'm assuming the red spot was the sweet spot, typical with games, but I don't know. I guess this is how it goes. And once again, I threw another grenade and a fail. But basically, I had to avoid its tongue. And then the part that really screwed me up is when it threw out its babies, if you will. I guess they're babies. I'm not sure if they're babies. They're like mini evil little creatures of the dark, and they just screwed me over, mainly because I couldn't figure out how to aim at that. So I guess the controls, if you will, were a little too loose for me, or to start with, because I'm trying to shoot these things. I just couldn't get it over and yeah, another fail. At least you have a lot of grenades. That's a good thing, right? I had threw like 4 grenades at this point when I didn't want to throw any. And you do have a melee, but the melee is not that large. And as a third-person perspective, I was struggling to hit these damn things. And then, of course, when I'm focused on that one, I didn't realize it threw out a few others. So I think my camera girl at the time said it best. I basically failed. And failed greatly. But for now, that's all I got. So, catch you on the next episode.